Once a snake oil salesman, always a snake oil salesman. He told you, statistics has been said to be like a bikini. What it shows is remarkable, but what it hides is fascinating. And he has chosen to show rather than show what's hidden. So my friend, let's look at the data you showed us. And I kid you not, I have not seen this data, but here we go. So Sudhir spoke about biomechanical stability. Well, there's enough studies that show that screws are biomechanically very stable. They are load sharing versus load bearing. They're pretty similar to the K-wires that he talks about. One K-wire is okay, but the bouquet technique is not meant to be a thorn, it's meant to bouquet. So saying that you're putting one wire and then calling it a bouquet technique is disingenuous. That's not a bouquet, okay? Giving me one twig is not giving me a bouquet. If you gave that to your wife, she'd kick you out. So the second thing is, you can, much like the bouquet technique, you can also put these screws in percutaneously, and they don't affect the extensor mechanism. So let's look at the Scott's parabola again. Now, people like Sudhir have started saying that technique is no good and all that stuff. What does the data tell us? 78 papers published on this technique so far, more than 1,600 fractures, excellent functional outcomes and return to work within 6 weeks, low rate of complications. But here's the kicker. In a meta-analysis published just this year, the DASH score was better than the bouquet technique. Reoperation rates were lower than the bouquet technique, and the grip strength was superior to the bouquet technique. On the other hand, you have a steeper learning curve with the bouquet pinning. Wires have problems with each. Outcomes are similar, but the complication rates are higher with the bouquet pinning. And I agree that the implants are cheaper, but you compensate with increased OR time, and the data is limited. So what are my keys to success? You want to be careful about preoperative templating, which again, Sudhir didn't talk about. My slide said preoperative templating is a must, and that is the key to success. So intramedullary headless screws are safe, effective, durable, with a low rate of complications. Now, you can choose to do the right thing, or you can choose to put a twig. You choice.